Hi, this is Brad, and welcome to the bitB training series. Today we're going to talk about the device list. There's a standard device list and an advanced device list. For the most part, you're probably going to use the advanced device list. But let's take a look at the two and see what you can do with device list. Okay, so if you've discovered some devices already in bitB, you'll have a device list and you'll have your devices listed in it. And I can use the device list to select what devices I want in my topology map. So here I selected a logical topology and a couple of devices to put in there. Let's put a couple more in here. Let's put a firewall in here. Okay. And maybe we'll actually throw another firewall in here. And boom. So now I have information. I have a logical drawing. And that's what I can do with my standard device list. I can select a device. I can also select by this. I can actually select by two other things. As we've talked about this before, we have vLogical values. All vLogical values in the device list will show up with lowercase. That's like a VRF in the Cisco world or an isolated routing domain. If it's a vPhysical value, it'll show up in uppercase. So that's why you see admin and internal. These are vPhysical values. And on an ASA firewall, the vPhysical value stands for like a security context. So the device has been virtualized at the physical level, physical layer. Okay. So I could actually select, let's just say we want to do internet, and on these, I just want to do these two and a VRF. So down here, I'm going to do this firewall, and I say, give me a logical drawing. And I have a logical drawing, and the only thing I'm using in this drawing right now are the vPhysical values that I selected and the vLogical values that I selected. Okay, so that's what you can do. You can also do it by, if you wanted to, there are filters here. But these filters that you can do at the top of the device list are used more for the advanced device list. So why don't we take a look at that, the advanced device list. All you have to do is right mouse click here. You'll see a context menu pop up. In this context menu, just choose Advanced. And now you see Advanced, you're probably thinking, well, I don't see much of a difference. Well, you actually do. Notice now it says vPhysical value, vLogical value, the IP address VLAN, and the subnet. So now when I look at any of these devices, I don't have to do anything. It's actually showing that information grouped by those devices. So now on a vPhysical value, I can see the vPhysical value here, internal, and then I can see which VLANs and which subnets are actually contained in that vPhysical. Okay, and the same for the vLogicals. I see a vLogical name of dist. I see my VLANs and I see my subnets. So some of the cool things that I can do now, once I do this, is I can actually put together a filter. Instead of doing it just by row, with advanced device list, I can do it by the column, and in this case, VLAN, and I could select a specific VLAN like 120, and I could say OK. And what it's going to do is go through and anything that's in VLAN 120, it shows it. So now I have a drawing that's only showing VLAN 120 with all the devices that are connected to VLAN 120. Now, when I say all the devices, it's all the network devices that have been discovered that are in this device list. You wouldn't see edge devices. You would just see the devices that bitB has discovered. Okay, and right now bitB discovers network devices, primarily Cisco, Arista, F5, and a couple others. Okay. Now, another cool thing you can do here is you can say, you know what? Not only do I want to see that VLAN, all right, I might want to pick another one. I might want to pick the 121 VLAN. So let's look at that one. Okay, you see how horribly that worked, right? No, where is it? 120. Oh, sorry. I didn't select it. Okay. Now look at it. I've actually got the 120 VLAN up here, the 121 down here, and it shows that these devices actually, their internet VRF is connected to the 120, and their external one's connected to the 121. Okay. So that is, in a nutshell, is the advanced device list. Very powerful. And again, the greatest thing about it is it gives you this capability to actually see it by the subnets and the VLANs, and then you can filter by those. So I hope this helped. We're going to do more in-depth advanced device list videos. So take a look at them. So this is just a general advanced device list, but you'll see we'll dive into filters and different types of filters that you can create and also that you can save and reuse. So thank you for joining us for this video today, and definitely come back and see more videos so that you can learn bitB inside and out. Thank you and have a great day.